It's a cold day today. I think it's the 19th of May, which is crazy. It's cold, it's in the 40s, okay? Like low 40s, probably. Raining, cold. I'm gonna put some fertilizer down. So I've got 3 spreaders here. This is the Scott's, this is a drop spreader. It's really good for seeding, and I'd say that's about it. This is a broadcast spreader, got from Walmart for like $9 for fun. And then I've got this spreader here. This is a spiker spreader. This is the best spreader I've ever owned. The West Coast spreader is a really good spreader as well. But I've got this spiker, and I am really happy with it. So I let a friend borrow my spreader, and they put some pasture seed in there. And so I've got to get all that out of there. But see this, that yellow stuff, that's the seed coating. And he said he opened it all the way, and he said it wouldn't spread. But I've got to get that seed out of there because I don't want that in my lawn. I did get this dirt bike here. Every once in a while I get a comment about the dirt bikes. And I got this dirt bike about a month ago. It's a Yamaha WR450F. Oh man, that thing is a ripper. So much fun. So if I take the hose to this, which I'd like to do, and rinse this out, then what's gonna happen is it's gonna get it all wet, and then I'm gonna put a bag of dry fertilizer in there. So I'm just gonna use this to loosen up the seeds and get them out. So that's pretty good there. So I did mow this lawn yesterday and today, and I really scalped it down, but it is sad shape. Lawn's in sad shape because of the old, it just needs fertilizer. I haven't fertilized it for probably since September of last year. And I've got a little bit of a sand base going on, so it needs some nutrients. I've got 3 options of fertilizer here. This one's a 33-10 with 5% iron. And then I've got ammonium sulfate here. So I've got this one here. This is the Blitz granular. It's the same as the liquid stuff that I have on my website, but this is a granular. And should I be selling this on my website? Yeah, I should, but at the same time, it would be like 65 bucks to ship. So I don't know if I can stomach that. So I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm just gonna kind of mix all these up. And then this one is a 33. That one's got iron in it as well, and then this is the ammonium sulfate. So I'm just gonna mix these together, and I don't know if I'd necessarily say this is the best thing to be doing. And you can choose to do what you want, but I'm gonna mix them and blend them together, and I'm sure it'll be fine. So there we go. So that's probably about a 50-pound bag. And if I average out the amount of nitrogen, so I'm gonna say that's about a 26-310 or 3.8. So 50 pounds, let's see here. So I'm gonna take the amount of pounds, 50 times 0.26. So there's 13 pounds of nitrogen in here. 13 divided by 22. So that's gonna give me about 0.6 of a pound of nitrogen if I spread this over the whole 22,000 square feet. Probably about a 3/4 of a pound. This is gonna give me about 0.6. If this is 50 pounds, it looks like about 50 pounds. I'm gonna check my fertilizer spreading setting. So I'm going to turn this down. I'm looking at this hole right here to see how much fertilizer is gonna come out. And I think that looks about right. So I know this thing holds about 80 pounds. So yeah, that's probably about 50 pounds, maybe 60. So that's what I'm gonna go with. So it's humic acid, it's iron, it's ammonium sulfate, it's urea. It's a good blend to be putting down. So I have some major issues with POA, Triv, and Annua in the lawn here, so I may be burning it down. I don't know. So the idea is to spread this evenly over my 22,000 square feet. So I'm gonna go over it one time in one direction, and then hopefully that'll burn up about half of my fertilizer, and then I'll come back again in the opposite direction and do the same. So that is really burning up a lot of fertilizer very quickly. So I need to turn the setting down just a little bit. There's no way that's gonna last. And back there on the road, there's a creeper. I don't know what they're doing. They're just sitting there. I don't know if they're watching me or if they're looking at that house or what, but they're creeping. See? Those guys behind me have got their hybrid and they're like, oh yeah, I can't hear the engine. I'm like, oh, creep, 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 creep. See them? Right there. So my most favorite section is that one over there across the walkway. And I just seeded that, what, last year or the year before? That's my favorite section. And that's pretty much all Everest Kentucky bluegrass. And that's pretty much all it is. So I pretty poorly misjudged the amount of fertilizer that I needed. I put it down way faster than I should have, and I ran out. So it's probably about a pound of nitrogen, which is okay. It's not too much, it's not gonna burn it. It'll be okay, but it's nice to get the humic acid down at the same time. I wanted to do an application of liquid fertilizer, but my sprayer is in the tank right now. I'm gonna use up the rest of this stuff. I got this stuff from a local co-op, and Paul Castleberry, I'll link to his channel. He hooked me up with these guys, and he did a video on this stuff, so I thought I'd try it out. I should be able to finish it off now. Okay, so let's go finish the rest of this. By the guy that sells me the Blitz, he said that fertilizer's in super high demand, probably with COVID or whatever, I don't know, but it's in super high demand. It's become like doubled in price, the raw stuff, so it's super expensive. I don't know what happened or why, but this is all fertilizer I had left over from last year. I am done with the fertilizer application. Just wanted to talk about this right here. So see this section? See this right here? See how it's kind of like nasty right through there? That is where I snow blowed all winter long so I could get out to my shed, okay? And the same right there. You can kind of see a strip right there, okay? So that didn't have any snow cover pretty much all summer or all winter long. And I was walking on it, breaking the crowns, doing a little this and that, all kinds of stuff. So that is a problem right now, but it's gonna come back. So that's a testament to me that it's okay. Like, it's not the end of the world if you step on your grass when it's frozen. You just gotta wait and it'll fill in and it'll all look pretty normal. I'm still really early in my season, very, very early. Mid-June is about when the grass looks the best around here. I've got a lot of yellowing through here, and this is pretty much where the lawn was scalped. It was scalped quite badly, and that happened because I went from tall grass to really short grass in pretty much one mowing. All this right here, snow mold, okay? All of this white stuff right here, pretty much snow mold damage. So I should have been better at putting down my the prevention application. So anyways, that is it for this video. I appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.